Welcome to Election Insights, your source for in-depth analysis of global political events. I'm your host, Michael. Today, we're focusing on the recent 2025 Australian federal election. Joining me is Sarah, a seasoned political analyst with expertise in Australian politics. Welcome, Sarah.
Thanks, Michael. It's great to be here to discuss this significant election.
Let's dive right in. Sarah, for our listeners unfamiliar with the Australian political landscape, could you provide a brief overview of the 2025 federal election?
Certainly. The 2025 Australian federal election was held on May 3rd to elect members of the 48th Parliament. All 150 seats in the House of Representatives and 40 of the 76 Senate seats were contested. The incumbent Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, led the centre-left Labour Party to a second consecutive term, marking the first time since 2004 that a Prime Minister has achieved back-to-back victories.
That's quite a milestone. How did the opposition fare, VV?
The opposition, led by Peter Dutton of the Liberal National Coalition, faced significant setbacks. Notably, Dutton lost his own seat of Dixon in Queensland to Labour's Ali France, a rare occurrence for a major party leader.
What were the primary issues that influenced voters in this election?
The dominant concerns were the rising cost of living, housing affordability, and energy policy. Labour's focus on cost of living relief and renewable energy initiatives resonated with voters. In contrast, the coalition's proposals, including public sector cuts and alignment with former U.S. President Donald Trump's policies, were less well received.
Interesting. So, domestic economic issues took center stage?
Absolutely. Voters were particularly sensitive to policies affecting their daily lives, and Labour's messaging addressed those concerns effectively.
How did leadership styles and campaign strategies influence the election outcome?
Anthony Albanese maintained a steady and focused campaign, avoiding major missteps. Conversely, Peter Dutton's campaign was criticized for erratic messaging and controversial alignments, which likely contributed to the coalition's poor performance.
Dutton's loss of his own seat is quite significant.
Indeed, it's the first time since 2007 that a leader of a major party has lost their seat during a federal election, highlighting the electorate's dissatisfaction.
How did minor parties and independents perform in this election?
The Greens experienced losses, retaining only one of their 3 Queensland seats. However, Teal independents like Zali Steggall and Allegra Spender maintained their positions with increased margins, indicating continued support for centrist policies.
So, while some minor parties faced challenges, certain independents solidified their presence?
Exactly. It reflects a nuanced shift in voter preferences towards specific policy platforms rather than traditional party lines.
What are the implications of this election for Australia's political landscape?
Labour's strengthened mandate allows for the continuation and potential expansion of their policy agenda, focusing on economic relief, climate action, and social equity. The coalition, on the other hand, faces a period of introspection and potential leadership changes, with figures like Andrew Hastie and Dan Tehan being considered as successors to Dutton.
It seems like a pivotal moment for both major parties.
Indeed, the election results signal a desire for stability and pragmatic governance among the Australian electorate.
That wraps up our analysis of the 2025 Australian federal election. Thank you, Sarah, for sharing your insights.
My pleasure, Michael.
Stay tuned for more episodes of Election Insights, where we delve into the dynamics shaping political landscapes around the world.